Okay, today is August 22nd. This is our friend Lucky. He's a rescue dog who's being adopted. And what I wanted to do is just throw together a couple of minutes of advice for people who rescue dogs, bring them home. We talk about a honeymoon phase where these rescue dogs come from different environments. In this case, it's a doggy daycare. We don't know a whole lot about their background, and they go home to a house, and without structure or rules, they sometimes cross boundaries, like house guests would if you don't set the rules. So there's a term, familiarity breeds contempt. So when people or dogs are comfortable, very comfortable, they sometimes take advantage. That doesn't mean anything that you have to be strict, oppressive, screaming and yelling, but you have to, there's human spaces and animal spaces. It should be in a home. Human spaces are couches, kitchen tables, surfaces. So what we begin doing is we always initially have a dog on a 6-foot leash with a properly fitted training collar, and we don't let him pull. So we always have supervised with a leash and collar on. So obviously, if you allow the dogs on the couch Monday through Thursday, on Friday when you have company, he's not going to understand that. He's going to be, if you give him food from the table on Thanksgiving, he's going to be begging for food. So you reap what you sow, and if you want this dog to sleep in bed with you, by all means. You want him to swim in your pool, by all means, but don't scold him when he rips a hole in your liner with his nails, or he growls at you when you want to go to bed. These are the manifestations of dogs crossing boundaries. So Camille's just going to stand up, and she's relaxed. And the first thing she's going to do is just take him for a little bit of a walk and ask him to heel. And she's going to keep him on her left side. Good. And he walks. And she corrects a little. Good. Good. Keep turning. Good. And you see how nice he's walking? Then she goes the other way. She gives him a little correction. And back and forth. Good. And he gets excited. Good, 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 good. And she loves, 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 loves. And that's how we teach boundaries. That's all. She's going to ask him to sit.
Sit. Good.
And she praises. Then she's going to give him free time and play with a little, and then he's free. So this is not a training video. It's advice. Obviously, we firmly believe in crate training a dog. Dogs are denning animals. A crate is not a cage to a dog. No different. There's water, something inappropriate for a fish to be in. So dogs den, and especially in a new home, you would be doing yourself a huge favor if for the first, or for the first week, 2, 3 month, he's crated. But again, I give this advice. It's only advice, but you can see he has the potential of being very relaxed. Camille's very relaxed. She loves him. Look at how stoic, majestic he looks sitting here. It's late in the day. I'm a little. So she's going to go for another little walk. She's just going to say heel, and the dog walks on her lap. Nice. And then go back to your sit down, and then we're going to love him for a minute. Good. So it's very straightforward, but in our methodology, bad behavior gets physically corrected. It doesn't get screamed at. It doesn't get hit. We don't use chain collars, pinch collars, prong collars, electric collars, but there has to be some form of correction. Food reward for high, for dogs with high drive, just generally doesn't work. But again, it's arguable. This is the way we do it, and we have great success in having dogs get comfortable in new environments. So I hope it's helpful. And again, if you're looking at the pack leader, she looks like she's in charge. She's not bending over. She's not giving the dog kisses. Kissing is a human behavior. It's not a dog behavior necessarily, unless you're giving food, transferring food for a puppy from your mouth to his. That would be the only appropriate time, and I don't recommend that. It looks silly. But there is love. Camille has not stopped loving this dog. And you can see him looking at her as though she's the leader. She did not give him any dog biscuits. She's offering him play time, but there's never tension on the leash. Very nice. So now again, crate training, you really should do some research on it. It's not oppressive. Most time crate training is done improperly. People only put the dog in the crate when they're leaving to go to work. going to bed, or they think that by punishing the dog, it doesn't work putting a dog in timeout. A dog is a denning animal. If you don't provide the crate, they will den somewhere, under your coffee table, in a corner somewhere. So when crate, wow, beautiful. So when crate training is done right, it's a magical place. It's no different than a human bedroom. For more information on all of these techniques and training, you can go to houndstownuniversity.com. HOUNDSTOWN University.com. Click on our video page. Right under our photograph is a video link, and you can look at examples of all of this training. And again, I would really encourage everybody to look at the crate training video, especially with a new dog in the home. Okay.